Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. This video is going to be part 2 of every single game that I've played in 2022 ranked. I'll be giving them a score out of 10 and the reason why I gave them that score. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new. 2023 is going to be a lot more videos, even though I was posting a lot towards the end of this year, but still. There'll be a lot more videos and I have a lot more free time, so yeah. Also, Merry Christmas! This is coming out on Christmas, so I hope everyone had a great Christmas and a good just holiday season really. But yeah, let's get on to the video and rank our first game. Sonic Mania on the PS5. I've given it a game rating of 7 out of 10, and as a Sonic fan I do prefer 3D Sonic games, so this is basically, to me anyway, a normal typical 2D Sonic game, but it's still fun to look back on 2D Sonic games that really brought Sonic into the limelight. And they just released Sonic Origins, but I can tell you for a fact I will not be playing Sonic Origins because, I mean, it looks the same as Sonic Mania, and apparently Sonic Mania is better anyway, so yeah. The next game is Ghost Runner for the PS5. I gave it a rating of 8 out of 10. The game itself, looking at it, just how it looks, is amazing. The visuals and the graphics, it's just so beautiful. And I felt really accomplished when I finished it, because honestly, up to that point, it was the hardest game, or one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. It is so difficult towards the end, but push through it. But the gameplay is also really fun. With the movement feels clean, and it feels like unnatural. But that's why I like it. But yeah, and the levels are bloody difficult. So I would recommend it if you are looking for a challenging game. Now this next game's kind of a cop-out, because I didn't actually play it this year, but I forgot to also add it into the first video. I played it towards the end of last year, but it's the first and probably the only 10 out of 10 game, Sonic Colors Ultimate, on the Xbox Series S. Or sorry, Xbox Series X, or both, but yeah. It's a 10 out of 10 game because Sonic Colors is my favourite game of all time. And they said, when they said they were going to remaster it, you should have seen my face. I was so happy. I couldn't believe it. My favourite game of all time was getting a remaster for next-gen consoles, and it was great. The game's amazing, and it still has the corny voice lines. Like, it still has the shit voice lines that are in that game, but that's why I love it. And the graphics are amazing. Nostalgia was just surreal. If you're a big Sonic fan and you haven't played this game, play it. Like, if you're a recent Sonic fan and grew up on games like Forces, which was not a good game, play Colors Ultimate, because it's such a good game, and it gets hated on because of the glitches in it, but they've fixed it and the glitches aren't even that noticeable. So yeah, I would play it for you. The next game is Football Manager 22 for the Xbox One. I gave it a rating of 7 out of 10. It's about the same as Football Manager 21, but in saying that, it's still a fun game if you are into your soccer/football career mode games, like on FIFA career mode or Football Manager 22 or Top 11 on your phone. But yeah, I definitely recommend it for people who are into those games. The next game is Cartoon Network Battle Crashes for the PS5. I gave it a 7 out of 10. These next couple of games are more like filler games while I was waiting for some of the games that I was looking forward to come out. Battle Crashes is a fun game that includes all your favourite and classical Cartoon Network characters like Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, Rigby and Mordecai from Regular Show, and Uncle Grandpa. The game had a few game-breaking glitches, where I had to restart my whole game because it wouldn't let me advance to the next part. But other than that, it's a fun game with a good plot twist at the end, so play the game to see the plot twist. The next game is Rust for the PS5. Give it a rating of 6 out of 10 because when you start the game, right, it's complete AIDS on a new server. Complete. It's no fun. To play the game, you have to be playing with friends, which you have seen funny moments videos where I'm playing with some of my mates, but it starts becoming fun and you have a good solid base, and then you get raided after all that, and it's AIDS. Plus, I also spent $70 on this game when the next day it was on sale for $40, so I wasted $70. I would recommend it if you have a lot of friends.
I thought.
I'm going game chat real quick.
The next game is Fire Pro Wrestling on the PS5. Gave it a rating of 5 out of 10. I mean, it's alright, I guess. Controls are a bit confusing, but that's about it. The next game is eFootball for PS5. Gave it a 6 out of 10, and I honestly prefer the game to FIFA 22. I honestly prefer it. But it's basically the same as PES, but the only reason why I used to play PES was for the career mode, and they got rid of the career mode and just made it like a straight Ultimate Team. Yeah, and there's only 10 teams to use in play now. There's nothing besides Ultimate Team. It's something called Ultimate Team, but it sucks.
And it's Witsel. Interesting ball. Massive leap!
The next game is Multiverses on the PS5. I gave it a rating of 6.5 out of 10. I'm recording this in early October. Game's kind of dead. They have just actually put Rick in the game from Rick and Morty, which I guess is cool. It's a fun game. It's like Smash Bros and Brawlhalla if you've never played it, but I actually prefer Multiverses to Brawlhalla and Smash. Maybe not Smash on the Wii, but still, it's a fun, and it's also a fun game to just grind with your friends. The next game is Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy on the PS5. I gave it a rating of 6 out of 10. The game felt unnecessarily really long. I know it was emulating the first 3 Crash games, but it just felt long. And it was honestly the most difficult game I've ever played. I hate Crash Bandicoot's physics. I hate it, but it's a fun storyline for... I didn't even actually play the 3rd one because I got sick of the game, but it's a fun storyline with all the classic characters. If you want a challenge, play it. If you used to love Crash when you were younger and played on the original PlayStation, Xbox and stuff, play it. The next game is a game I was looking forward to since it got announced earlier this year, and it's Stray on the PS5. And my god, did it deliver. Gave it a rating of 9 out of 10. I have a cat, so this game was really cute to me with the little cat. But at the same time, it was just unnecessarily like kind of sad. If you've played the game, you know what I'm talking about. The graphics on the game are amazing. You know, all the levels look just so beautiful. As well, it's not made from a big company as well. It's made from a little indie company. Like, it's not made by like Activision or Epic Games or something. You know what I mean? It's made from a small indie company, and it's amazing what small indie companies can do. Plus, it's a short game. It doesn't take you weeks to beat it. It will take you 3-4 days to beat it. And I also 100% of the game, which I've only 100%ed 4 games in my life. Oh, on PlayStation anyway, but still. Fun game. Would recommend it to anyone. Just anyone, actually. Not even if you're into a certain type of game. I just recommend it if you're looking for just a cute game to play to just relax your mind a bit. The next game is Madden 23 for the PS5. I gave it a rating of 7.5 out of 10. Basically, the franchise has improved big time, and that's, I mean, it's not even that good of a game, but it's still improved. There's more to it, and franchise has also taken a step further to becoming the best mode in the game, because it is the best mode in the game. Ultimate Team is not, because there's no point of it. And the gameplay is about the same as Madden 22 Next Gen, but overall, not a bad game.
Yeah? Oh, my blow behind me, that's what I celebrate. What? I'm winning!
You're not
Hey, England on you.
Oh, I'm not winning yet. Should I go for 2 to send it? Maybe.
I'm still winning this game.
I'll go for 2.
Let's drop, baby.
Why you drop?
There's still time remaining, but boy, oh, and now they're gonna fake it.
Might not even need him. I might not even need him. Oh.
The next game is LEGO DC Supervillains for the PS5. Gave it a game rating of 8.5 out of 10. It's a very, very good LEGO game. It's the latest one to come out that's a proper LEGO game, and you know it's not LEGO Brawls. The story seemed new and unique because you're actually playing as the villains this time, trying to save the city, and that was obviously not like an ideal way of thinking what a villain story would be like. You thought it'd be like trying to take over the city, but it's not. I chose the villain ending, if you know what I mean. When you end the game, it doesn't matter which side you pick. Overall, a fun LEGO game to play with your family and friends, I think, and also if you're a DC fan and you haven't played this game, you're not a DC fan. I'm not even a DC or Marvel fan. I have no preference, just play it.
Whoa! Bet you can't catch me. There's no escape for you.
The final game of this video is YouTuber's Life 2 for the PS5. Gave it a game rating of 8.5 out of 10. Yes, I'm recording this in October. Yes, FIFA's out. You'll get that in the next video because I still don't know my thoughts about the game. But overall, YouTuber's Life 2 is a very fun simulator game. Much more to do than the first YouTuber's Life if you've either seen videos on it, if you've played it. And there's a lot of fun like in-game storylines that are in there, you know, with YouTubers like PewDiePie and Craner. I recommend this game as like a filler game, like I did between Stray and Madden and FIFA. It was my filler game, as well as DC Supervillains. But yeah, like I'd recommend it as a filler game if you don't know what games to play. It's a game that you could just have fun with. That is the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on it and subscribe if you're new, and let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with any of these. Part 3 of this will come out on New Year's Eve, I'm hoping to anyway. If not, it'll be within the first 3 days of 2023. And overall, I hope you guys had a great Christmas, depending on when you're watching this, and a Happy New Year if you're watching this after it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Road is out.